So I had absolutely no intention of recording anything today. We've just been kind of busy and I just wasn't gonna do it. But I can't like not, I don't know, record this. I don't know, guys. I am like not even kidding. Dead serious. God flooded Walmart for me today. And that probably sounds totally crazy and makes absolutely no sense. So I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. Let me preface this story by saying the other day, I was listening to 8 Passengers. You've probably seen them. They're a big YouTube family. Anyway, and on, I think it was her Instagram stories, the little bubbles on top that you can click on. Anyway, Ruby was talking about how she went into a different grocery store that she normally wouldn't go into, and she ended up meeting somebody, and anyways, like it was just a different experience she wouldn't have had if she hadn't listened to her feelings and just followed through on her intuition of what she was supposed to do. So today I got up and we needed to get groceries, and I knew I'd have to take all the kids with me. And I had this little thought, feeling, whatever, that I should go to the next town over, which is about 20 minutes, and try and find this discount store there that I should try and get some groceries there. And I was just like, no, I'm not taking 3 kids all the way over there for one store where it's hit and miss. Like I won't even be able to find anything that I need. And I just thought, I'm not going to do that today. I'm not in the mood. So put my kids in the car and I was just driving to our local Walmart. As I'm trying to go to the parking lot, I noticed that one of the parking lot entrances is blocked off with caution tape and a car sitting there. I thought, that's really weird. So I kept driving and I went around to the second entrance, and there's a Walmart worker outside and there's more caution tape, and she's waving me like, go this way, don't turn in the parking lot. And I was just like, why? And so I was so confused. I rolled down my window and I said, like, how do I get into the parking lot? Both these entrances are blocked off. What am I supposed to do? And she was like, you can't come to this Walmart today. It's just like, well, what happened? And she said that some pipes burst in the store, like some main water pipes, and that it completely flooded the store, and they were trying to get it cleaned up. They'd be open again as soon as they could, but that it was like a really huge mess, and they wanted to get things under control before they let people in, which is totally understandable. And so I thought, okay, I guess I'm going into town because we have nothing for dinner. I just thought, you're already in town, just go to that discount store. And in my mind, I was just thinking, why? Like, why waste time going to a store where I probably won't find anything that I need? Because they just don't always stock the same things. And I'd have to go through construction, kind of on the other side of town, and I was just not in the mood. And I'm getting close to Walmart where I'm getting ready to turn into it, and I just thought, just do it. You've got plenty of gas in the car. It's not a gas issue. Just go and look. If nothing else, you followed through on a feeling that you had, and hooray for you. So I get to the store, and the kids are like, Mom, why are we here? Why are we here? Why are we not at Walmart? And I was like, well, let's make it an adventure. It's a new store. We can go look around. We can have fun. And so we get in there, and the first thing the kids see on the left-hand side are these huge bins of candy. And I mean, it's a discount store, so it was like a, king-size thing of like M&Ms, and it was like 75 cents. So I thought, well, if nothing else on the way out, the kids can pick a treat, because normally we don't get a ton of treats when we go grocery shopping. So I thought, if nothing else, fine, they can get candy. So I kind of was like weaving through the food aisles and stuff, and I was just thinking, man, this is like, kind of a waste, and I was kind of getting disappointed. And I went over into the very far corner of the store. I'm not even kidding you, like in the corner, and they had a rack plus it wasn't shelves, it was just kind of like bigger cardboard boxes, almost like when you buy a watermelon from the store. They have them in those big boxes on the floor. There were 2 or 3 of those and a shelf, like, I don't know, half of a shelf of diapers. I was able to find diapers that my daughter wears, the pull-ups, in her size for 50% off what I would normally pay at Walmart. And it's the same brand, everything, and I was stunned. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my goodness, So I still, was trying to work within my budget. But I was able to get like 3 things of diapers, 3 containers, and still work within the budget that I had set out for the next little bit. And I just thought, if nothing else, this definitely made the trip worth it. And then I kept looking. They had the size I needed for my baby. And though it wasn't as big of a discount on those, but I still saved like $3 to $4 on a pack. And so, I mean, that's a huge discount on diapers. Huge. Like, you can't find coupons for that much off diapers normally. I mean, you can, but it's rare. And so for my budget, I was able to get, a couple packs for him too that should last until our next paycheck. And so I was just stunned, and I thought I got 6 things of diapers that I would normally not. I wouldn't normally be able to buy that much in one trip, and I paid, so little compared to what I would be paying if all those packages were full priced. And I just thought, like, I am so glad. Like, I listened to that feeling, I followed through, and I came to the store just trying to be as frugal as we possibly can. And so getting that deal on diapers, that was just, it was like, I don't know. I still I'm in shock. There's just no words, but it was just, I felt like I was just so cared for, and just that Heavenly Father was thinking about me and just knew that I needed a break. I needed something. And if that Walmart would not have been flooded, there's no way I would have driven in. I know I wouldn't have. I would not have driven in because I'm lazy and don't like to take all my kids to town. He had to flood the store to get my attention so that I would go where I was supposed to go. The little feeling in the morning wasn't enough. He had to flood an entire Walmart so that I would go where I was supposed to go. He cared that much about getting my attention that he flooded the Walmart so that I would go where I was supposed to go. I just felt so cared for and so loved, and just, it was crazy. And so the kids picked out their treat. We paid, and we went out to the van. And I had this little thought, hey, go to Albertsons. But then my own self was just like, Jen, you can't afford Albertsons. It's cheap. It's Walmart's cheaper. You can't afford Albertsons. And I thought, well, maybe they're having a sale. And I was just like, you can't afford it. So I turned into the Walmart parking lot. And as I get in the Walmart parking lot, I just had this, I don't know. It wasn't a sad feeling, but it was just a gut heavy, just you don't need to be in this Walmart. You don't need to be in here. So I pulled into the parking lot and I parked for a second. And I was trying to pull up the Albertsons website on my phone to see if there was a sale. And if there was, yeah, I could go. But if not, I'm just going to go to Walmart. So I had my phone out, turned the internet on, typed in Albertsons, went to click on their website. As soon as I did, my phone completely shut off. Black screen of death. Couldn't do anything with it. And I was just like, okay. Walmart was flooded. Your phone has completely shut off. Stop looking for other things and just listen to what you're feeling. Just pay attention. Just do it. So that you don't have to be hit over the head with all these other signs. So I was like, okay. So I pulled out of the parking lot. I said, guys, we're going to go to another surprise store so that my kids would try and be excited about it. And so I pulled out of the Walmart parking lot and was turning around, cutting through these back kind of roads to get over to the Albertsons. And I pulled into the Albertsons parking lot, got my kids out, was starting to walk towards the entrance, and I see this big sign on the Albertsons windows in the front. And it's got balloons and confetti, and it was really weird. And it said anniversary sale. And I'm thinking, what are the odds that they're randomly having some anniversary sale the day I'm in town? It was just too weird of a coincidence. So I put one kid in the buggy, and the others were kind of walking with me. And as soon as we entered the front doors, they had cereal on sale. And I've never planned cereal for breakfast. I don't normally buy because it's expensive. I can't pay $3 to $4 for a box of cereal. It's just not going to work for us. So brand name cereal was on sale for $1.70 a box. And the deal was you had to buy in multiples of 3, which was fine because if I bought in multiples of 3, it was going to be about what I was going to spend for a big bag. I'm gonna have to wrap this up. My kids need me. Anyways, bananas were on sale for 39 cents a pound, which was a great deal, even though bananas are already cheap. And then a bunch of meat was on sale too. I got pork chops, ground chicken, some chicken. Did I get chicken breasts? Ground beef, I think was the other one. Anyways, a ton of sales that I normally wouldn't have known about or wouldn't have gotten, because at Walmart they don't really have sales like that often because it's just cheaper. But anyways, I got all of this stuff on sale, a lot of stuff that was on my list. So I even had room for fun stuff. We were able to get a thing of cookies and some chips, and it was great. The point of this whole thing was that, I mean, if you ever have a feeling or something, and don't try and shove it away. Like, just try and follow it. And sometimes it's scary, or sometimes it doesn't make sense, or sometimes you're just stubborn and you don't want to do it. But I mean, God flooded Walmart so that I could get a diaper discount, so I could get some groceries on sale, and just give me a bit of a break, you know? Like, I was just kind of stressing out about our budget and things, and just to know that he was looking out for me, he was willing to take care of me as long as I was listening, as long as I was willing to do what he was wanting me to do. All of these wonderful things were able to happen, and I was just so thankful today. And so I just wanted to, I don't know, just if you guys